Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Enjoy. Until I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Based on what we saw also, but the hair hostess and the staff, they were not professional in handling that issue.
The case, yeah.
I have also encountered some hair hostess. I think the last flight I took, one airline, I won't mention the name because I don't want to tarnish their reputation. They, like a caller said, they will see the males and talk to them politely. And when a female calls their attention, they get aggressive for reasons I don't know. I wouldn't know if it's envy or this popular attitude of most women, not all, reacting negatively to women, born out of envy. I wouldn't know. I took my time. I took like 2 days to watch the video, and I saw that the way they handle that girl is not right. And I think at this point in time, the aviation industry, they need to come in, especially in Nigeria, teach their staff how to talk to people, how to address people, how to handle issues in a professional way. You are going to be meeting different people on board. Some persons are depressed, some they don't know how to talk, some are facing different challenges. It is your duty to be able to handle such situations instead of aggravating it. And now I saw when they pulled her dress up, I was mad. I was really mad. And the other one was saying, video ram.
Video ram. Dragon, where?
Nice. Dragon, yes. So
Dragon, where?
Once anything comes like this, at the end of the day, it will just come like a breeze and go away. And this history will keep repeating itself until we address certain issues without sentiment or bias. So I just hope the Nigerian government will step up, and even the aviation minister will step up and do something. Not just to Ibon Airline, but to other airlines. I think they need the orientation of how to attend to their customers.
Thank you, sis. They said already they are going to do orientation for them. Honestly, yeah, they said so. Thank you, sis.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
If I miss your call, I'll call you back. Anyway, since they don't give Kwam ambassador, which ambassador then go give comfort to? You are online, sis. You are online.
Hello, good evening,
how are you, my daughter?
Your baby, Abby.
I know. How are you, my daughter?
To say, I'm fine, Mark. I wanted to say a few things. I've been very upset about this situation because from the very moment I saw that video, I knew what may have happened. Nobody is saying that she did not overreact. Nobody is saying that she could not have been calm. But as someone who has been in a situation where there's an older woman who kind of feels the need to bully you, I knew exactly what that girl was going through at that point. And it's just unfortunate that she did not know how to control herself in those sorts of situations. I wanted to ask a question because I've noticed that not a lot of people have spoken about this. And see, with the way Nigeria is, with all of the kidnap and all of these things that we hear about, is it possible that that girl felt the need to fight for her life when she looked around her and realized that everybody around her is staff, people that she did not know? There were no passengers anymore,
Only
and they
her.
let her on board. So we're saying that her attitude is over the
Survivor.
top. She did this and that. Is it possible that she felt like she had to fight for her life with everything going on in that country? Now, this girl might have thought to herself, where are they about to take me to? Where are they taking me to? I don't know. Let me fight as hard as I can. And see, is that not possible?
It's possible. It's possible. Survivor.
Exactly.
She's fighting for her life at that point.
Everybody, because that was a gang up. Did that many people have to come for one person?
Yes.
Did that many people, that many men have to come for one woman? That girl was fighting for her life. Forget unruliness. She was fighting for her life. So, all this moral police, what did she wear? What did she wear? I wouldn't have worn this. I wouldn't have worn this. That is you. That girl wore t-shirt and leggings. Yes, she did not wear a bra, but she had a pullover. So to her, she felt like she was covered up enough. Lastly, what I'm going to say, I said it in the chat earlier, what that man said is correct. This girl's picture is being circulated so much on that stupid app X, because you know X, they don't have any regulations for posting.
Yes.
That girl's picture has been circulated so many times. Stupid Nigerian men are commenting, laughing about it.
And the nonsense, their comments on that thing is so distasteful.
If of me online, I will never be the same. That girl now is
and some women are happy with this rubbish.
Issue.
That girl could be your daughter. That girl can be my daughter, can be your daughter. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń fi comments yẹn tí inú yín dùn pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń fi girl yẹn ṣe.
Auntie, I heard that girl is 26. I'm 28.
You see?
If I see a picture like that of myself, Auntie, I will not be able to sleep for weeks. So all of this release, not release. What is going to happen about her picture?
She will be fine.
Mind you, Auntie,
well, it's a trauma that will stay with her for. It's a lifetime trauma.
Fine.
It's a lifetime trauma.
Why would anybody review that video and think they should release the video?
God bless. It's one of the reasons they are trying to cover the case. It's one of the reasons because they know that's a very serious offense.
In this part of the world, what do they call it? They call it what's it called? Something I can't remember. There's what they call it here. It's a very big crime. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a big crime.
So why would they release it? Would you review the content? Maybe if you want to show by force, you will edit it. But no, not only did you make that video, people were laughing in the video, and you went ahead to post it.
They purposely did it.
Fished out. That person that recorded and posted that video needs to be fished out to begin with.
They don't want to do anything. That's why they are covering the case. They don't want to do it. They don't want. That's why they quickly cancel all the case. That's why I say everybody should go.
Personally, I'm not going to stop talking about that. Is my own issue now. No problem. She was unruly. No problem. That is my own issue now because the internet does not forget. We're on this same internet where somebody will do something 5 years later, they will come and remind them of what they did 5 years ago. This same internet, and everybody wants it to just go away. Meanwhile, stupid boys are taking that picture everywhere. It is even on PORN sites and see. As we speak, and they are sharing it everywhere. Like it's funny, she's sharing it in group chats, up and down, circulating it. Lastly, what I'm going to end with is I want everybody to remember that girl may have been unruly, no problem, but there's one person that is trained to de-escalate situation, and the only person that is trained to de-escalate situations is the cabin crew. And she did not.
They are even the one that provoke.
Because she has the training.
Abby, they are the one that even provoke everything, according to somebody that spoke.
Thank you.
They provoke everything, and they should go and see how all these international air hostesses they address and talk to you. Even if you are a young lady, they will say, "Ma'am,
I've seen everything." I'm just saying that when everybody wants to speak, they should just remember that one person should be held at a higher standard because they have the training. That's what I'm going to say, ma. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your contribution.
Bye-bye, ma.
For every reaction, there is an action somewhere. But everybody is overlooking that action, concentrating only the reaction. And now that they know the truth is going to come out, they cancel everything. No more case. Everybody should go peacefully. What happens to that girl's mental health? From what she has gone through, what is going to happen to her? How is she going to cope with all her pictures all over the place? How is she going to cope with everything? No apology from the airline. They still believe she's at fault. But they just want to let go for peace to reign. So now, that girl should just go. With all the trauma they put her through. Go and look her. In fact, that's the only video I can't look at among all the videos. When she was inside the bus. And she was trying to force the door open when they were carrying her. And she couldn't open it and they held her down. And she held the man by the cloth. At a point she gave up. She was now very weak. You could see she was scared. You could see at that point she was not herself anymore. You could see the trauma all over her. You could see the fear on that lady. If it's a normal society, wallahi, I wish that thing happened in this place. if somebody would just come out and say, that is the end. At that point, you could see that girl was like, am I going to buy from this? Are they going to buy me? At that point, she was, that video, even me, it wasn't, I'm not the one inside that particular one, but I can't stand to watch that video. I watched it once and I said, no, this is too much. I was having goosebumps when I was watching it. Now, Eniko Malo, she should go where? How are you going to help her to walk through this journey? How are you going to help her with everything on social media? Don't you distribute kakiri? How are you going to help her out of that? How are you going to help her? Wearing bikini is not the same thing as bringing the whole thing out. Yes, people wear bikini. She might be wearing bikini to do her TikTok, whatever she's doing. Does it mean something has to be out like that? But honestly, I really wish this thing happened here. Ibom here will pay. Air hostess itself will go pay. Digbe say that girl will be made for life. She will be made for life, and she will get free legal service. It's from that money she makes that the lawyer will take his own. Oh, sad. Now you have made somebody who stood in front of airline. You have made that person an ambassador of aviation security. Ema ku orire o. Congratulations o. Àwa ni kò dá o. Torí gbà ilé máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sunkún lórí page mi. Congratulations o. Go ahead, my sister. Ẹ má jẹ́ kán flag ìwà ẹjọ́. Good morning.
Sorry, good morning, ma. Auntie, sorry, there's this thing our Nigerian people used to get me annoyed. I don't want to mention names. Like the last caller that called, the second to the last caller that called before now, I don't want to mention names. We have gone past this thing. Social media is there to help us now.
You're right.
As in, we are the leaders of tomorrow. We are bringing awareness for people to know what is happening in the country. 10 years I've been doing this initially in Nigeria. We all know before we started jackpotting to abroad. Not jackpotting to abroad. We now still want the same country to do the same thing again. Coming abroad, we are telling ourselves that we don't want to mention names. And then I have been doing this thing before. That is what got us to where we are today. There are 100 people attendants in that flight. Everybody came down, left this lady there. That's bad. This is sad. I think everybody was stood by that. They knew what happened. They stood there. We are not going there. Why are you holding our hostage? Then they will create our awareness. Now the lady is all by herself. They left her, they came down, and they went to their house of rescue. This is bad. When I came into this country newly, a vehicle hit me by the back. Immediately I dropped down. One eyewitness, an Indian woman, came across. I saw everything that happened. Do you want me to stand? I said, don't worry, leave her, let her go. The woman standing for witness was shocked. I said they should let this woman go. I said, let her go. It was the next day people started telling me, you could have made money from this thing. You could have been rich in life. I said, I don't want this kind of money. But if it's a Nigerian person, auntie, the story will change. This is bad though. We should start speaking up. I know those days of aero contractors. Aero contractors will do the same thing. The aero set will talk to you rudely. Nobody to report. But now we have social media. Like we can write petition. We can do many things.
Yeah.
But our police are not talking. Let's talk it on air. Let everybody listen, and we know the headlines to follow when we are traveling. Until let me leave that.
Thank you very much.
So I'm just boiling.
Thank you.
I'm boiling seriously.
Just do like this. Please take it easy. Every normal mother, it will pain you if you are a good mother. That's something that it doesn't have to happen to your children for you to feel it. So after this call, I'll pick one more call. Then I want us to listen to what Uncle Jimmy Disu said.
Hello, ma.
You are online.
Hello, my sister.
Ma, you are on.
I'm calling from. Hello, my sister.
You are on.
Oh, I'm calling from California. I don't know whether you are still on.
I'm still on, ma.
The first caller.
You are on, ma.
Is your program still on?
social media. For this girl case, social media work. Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, yes. Well, this is my first time of. I just came across your live video on Instagram and just sent the request. But I wanted to mention something. So, about somebody's comment, the person said that it was the government that took her to court. Now, how it operates is that when it comes to criminal offense, as a private individual, you cannot generally prosecute it. So you have to write a petition
to the government,
the police.
Okay.
But then you are the complainant.
Okay.
And it is the police that would prosecute. That's what happens. So the fact that you see the parties to the case as either the state against this person or the police against this person doesn't mean that it is the police that is the actual complainant. Somebody complained and pushed for the person to be prosecuted. They did their job. That is one. Secondly, as regards the whole video, we don't know what happened. I hear a lot of people talking about the air hostess. We don't know what happened prior to that. There are no videos. However, for them to insist that this lady needed to be arrested, there must have been something that transpired. Now, I can't judge based on sentiment. I'm only going to judge based on the things I can see. Yes, there are possibilities that it was the air hostess that started it. There are possibilities that it was the lady that started it. We don't know because we don't have the facts. However, you can see while the air hostess was blocking her, she started assaulting the air hostess. On no condition should you assault anybody. Right? The worst that will happen is that it's not a criminal thing. It's not as if the person wants to kidnap you. They're only trying to prevent you from going until the security man comes in or the security personnel come in. But then she started assaulting the air hostess. I don't know any of the parties, so I'm just judging rationally
based on what we see online.
We could see her assaulting the air hostess, and then at some point when the security guys came, they came up. Now, what we could see in the video is that she was trying to scatter some things inside the flight. Obviously, when they tried to remove her, she started resisting. So when you resist arrest like that, you've given the personnel no other option but to use reasonable force against you. I agree.
You said
that
reasonable force,
if
right?
the personnel were trained properly.
Hello, my brother.
They could have de-escalated. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You said reasonable force.
Yes.
So from what you saw in that video, can you term that as a reasonable force? Yes. From what we saw.
So reasonable force we did. Okay, let me explain. I'll explain.
Okay.
So if you are trying to arrest somebody, police person or something like that, the person is not cooperating. Sometimes, anywhere in the world, sometimes they will even have to put you on the ground and then take you out forcefully.
Handcuff you.
I don't know the video. I've tried to review that video as to whether it was the air hostess that tore her clothes or the clothes. I'm not sure because it's not very clear. Or whether the clothes got stuck to something and in the process of dragging her out, it got torn. I agree that the security guys could have there's what they call de-escalation when it comes to these police and security operatives here. They could have de-escalated situation. However, from the look of things, what I saw the lady did, especially even when she got down from the flight, she practically hit one other guy who was not even assaulting her in the first place, who was not even confrontational in the first place. So it tells me about the temperament of the person. What that tells us is this: one, our security personnel, they need more training because they should understand how to de-escalate situation. Even it doesn't matter what happens. There was an incident that happened in Manchester Airport here where somebody assaulted a police woman, and then, despite the fact that the policeman is properly trained, in the heat of the moment, he kind of kicked the guy in the head because the guy hit his colleague and stuff like that. Sometimes human beings, in the heat of the moment, we react to things, but we should be careful in condemning. I'm not saying what the airport staff did. I'm not saying they are entirely right. Two wrongs cannot make a right. But for us to say, oh, the air hostess is a bad person, I've not seen anything she did wrong. From the video I could see, again, if she was the one that tore the clothes of that girl, she did extremely wrong. But from the video, it's not very clear. because what I could see there, it looked like whether it's somebody that ripped her clothes off or it was, when you are moving somebody, sometimes your clothes can pinch to something and that can lead to it here. I'm not sure what happened. If the OSS did that, then it's totally wrong. But from what I can see, we don't even know what the background story, but I hear people condemning the hostess, saying that, oh, she was rude. Meanwhile, there was nothing in the video that shows that the hostess did anything wrong, apart from the fact that she was preventing the lady from leaving the flight pending the arrival of the security personnel. So that's all I have to say.
All right, don't go yet, please. Yeah, please, I want you to go back to the video and make some observation. Number one,
Okay.
when the girl was trying to come from the back of the lady, there was another video. Did you see the short clip, the video the lady brought out? Did you see that video? That was released.
Yes, the one she recorded when she
herself,
wanted to leave the
just
flight.
like
Is that the one you- is that the one you're
15
referring to?
seconds or so. Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. Did you see she was saying,
Yes.
please let me go? See, oh, this madam, they cover road. Now, why you they cover road? Make why go now? Did you see that video? Is it the
I saw
job?
that video and I commented on it.
Okay, what is your opinion of that video?
Yes.
What is your opinion of that video?
Okay, so my opinion on that video is this. She was being restrained from leaving the flight pending the arrival of security
So I'm going to
personnel.
throw another question to
So
you now.
certainly something must have led to that.
Okay, yes, I
Certain
agree.
things must have led to
I
that.
agree with you. Number two,
Yes.
is it the job of air hostess to hold you hostage?
Okay, so when you say old hostage, now let me say this. There's even what they call citizens' right of arrest. If somebody commits a crime, let me give you an example. Somebody commits an offense in your area, right? People can, for example, somebody steals something. People can hold the person down.
That's a different case. That is a different case, please. That is a different case.
I'm coming.
This
You
girl
asked
is
me a
not a
question.
thief.
This is the right of the hostess.
No, hold on.
Now, when it comes...
This girl is not a thief. She didn't steal. Number two, have you seen anywhere air hostess will talk to you rudely?
But where is the video of the hostess talking out to her? That's what I'm saying. That
So you didn't see where they were saying drag her, where? So that is not a rude statement.
Sorry?
You didn't hear when those air hostess
Sorry?
were shouting drag her, where?
Oh, okay. Again, let me repeat myself. Maybe you did not hear what I said. I said two wrongs cannot make a right. Those guys, the people, they could have de-escalated the situation. But again, in the heat of passion, a lot of this can go wrong. That's why I said there needs to be reorientation for those people. But the whole
You've
thing
not
is
even
that
answered my
primary
question.
cause
I
of
want
all
that
of this.
answer. Is it the
Sorry,
job?
your line is breaking. I really can't hear you well.
Don't let it break. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you 100% now.
I still want you to answer that question. Is it in the place of air hostess to hold somebody hostage to be arrested? Is it their job?
It may be part of their job description. Don't forget that. Let me explain. When it comes to flights, right? The chief security officer on the flight is the pilot.
Okay.
And every other person that assists that work on that flight are part of the security. The duties of the air hostess or any of the crew members is not limited to only attending to you. The security of the passengers and everybody is also part of their duty.
So are you telling me they are trained to be physical?
It's not just to fly the plane, and the duty of the air hostess is not just to serve food. Security is part of their duty as far as that flight is concerned.
Wait, please, maybe I'm getting this wrong. So are you telling me they are putting their life at risk to all the crazy passenger? What if one of them die in the process? It's the job of police. You say you don't understand. I just watched a video, about 2 videos yesterday. This kind of situation. In fact, there was one that was very worst. That lady apparently stripped herself naked. And she was acting irrational. Everybody moved back, including the air hostess. They moved back away from her. It was the security they waited for to come and handle the situation. This was even inside the airport, not even in the plane. She became a nuisance, throwing different kind of thing and all that.
Okay, you have just.
So
on your
what
own,
if
you
in the
just-
process they now injure the air hostess in
You
call?
said the one you just described
It's
said
part of the
happens
job
in
risk.
The airport, not in the plane.
Okay,
This one
somebody said
happened
it's
in
part
plane.
of the
They are
job
two
risk.
different scenarios entirely.
You said what now? I missed that, please.
I said, let me change from my Wi-Fi. I guess that's why I'm struggling to hear you.
Oh, okay. No, don't say it's yarning rubbish. We are here to learn. He might be right. Emma Boo, he might be right. But me Oriri ni mo she was surprised. I know when there is problem.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now clearly. Emma Sobe, don't say it's yarning rubbish.
Yes.
He might be right. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, my brother.
Yes. So, like I said,
Please don't insult him, please. I don't like insult on my show.
Better. I
Okay.
agree with you 100%. This could have been handled as better. But like I've mentioned, when it comes to flights or when it comes to ship, the cabin members, the captain, the pilot, whether it is a ship or the airport, they are all part of the security team. The example you gave is one that happened in the airport. It's not inside the flight. However, what happened was that she was being restrained. I don't know what happened, what led to all of that, because I don't have the facts before me. I don't have any video. The only thing I could see was that it was a point when she was being restrained from leaving the flight. Let's even assume that, okay, the air hostess was wrong, right? They are the officials there. Let's say the air hostess were wrong in restraining you. You don't have a right to not start assaulting the person, because there's what they call proportionality. So somebody is blocking you. It's not blocking you because they want to kidnap you.
Okay.
You know the reason why they are blocking you.
You're actually right, but there is a condition.
You cannot leave this flight.
Okay. Thank you
And
very
then
much.
what you did
Because
was
of
to start
time.
assaulting the person.
Thank you so much. Because of time, let's go ahead. Thank you very much so much. You have actually, we want to learn. So I appreciate you saying this, and I'm going to read some things out. Thank you so much. You still want to say anything? Okay, thank you so much.
Bye.
All right, let me now read it. Mutilo, sorry, Google. So they said, yes, flight attendants are trained and authorized to restrain disruptive passengers under certain circumstances, primarily for safety reasons. Please, I have a rule on this channel. When people call in, no insults to them. I give everybody ample opportunity to, because from what they are saying, we can all learn. Okay, so please, no insult on people, even if you don't agree with them. All right, let's continue. They said they are trained to de-escalate situations verbally first. But if a passenger poses a threat to themselves, others, or the aircraft, physical restraint may be necessary. For de-escalation first, okay? Then, when restraint is necessary, is only used when a passenger becomes a danger. That person becomes a danger. Was comfort a danger to them? They are the one that even they are the one that I would say became a danger to comfort. Was she a danger? Did she disrupt the flight? No, she never disrupted the flight. She didn't disrupt the flight. She didn't fight anybody. She was not physical, just an altercation. Somebody talk, I talk. And somebody said it wasn't supposed to be a big deal. Báwo ló ṣe dín ńlá mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́? She was not a threat. They eventually made it a threat. They made it a threat. She was not a threat. Who says she cannot talk? She can talk. Sorry, hold on, Ejo. Mo ti miss call àwọn kan náà, yes, sorry pé wọ́n. Who said the girl cannot talk? She can talk. She's allowed to talk. She's not a danger. She's not holding anything. She's not fighting nobody.
Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Please lower the other phone. Lower the other phone. I won't answer you. Lower the other phone.
I have been listening to the program. I've been listening to especially with the last caller. So I think he didn't get the whole full fact. So there is no way you can make accurate or informed decisions in regarding to this matter. If
Exactly.
you don't have the full fact.
They are not
There is
ready
no
to
way
let us
to
know
do
the
that.
full
And that's what has happened.
facts.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes, and that's what has happened to even the Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo. By the time they were making that decisions on Monday regarding sending her to jail and all of those things, they've not seen all the videos. They didn't have the full facts. They were just railroading her. And I think I should warn people now. They are looking for a scapegoat, a convenient scapegoat that will be used as an example. So people should be careful.
Exactly.
You can even buy small pins on camera and put it in your shirt when you are using Nigerian service, because
Especially if you are coming from abroad.
Don't use your phone. Phone is a bit provocative in terms of using your phone camera to view things like that, because you might be seen to be like you are provoking them. Use discreet camera. That's by the way. So by the time the minister now know that, okay, this passenger can actually be the victim here, because she is the victim. She was stripped naked. She was trying to egress the aircraft. She wasn't trying to stay on the aircraft. She wanted to go out. So the air hostess, what she should have done is that she should have allowed her to go. She wouldn't run out of the airport by disappearing now. Some of them, they can still cut up with her in the passenger area or with other passenger. So by restraining her, I mean, it's not actually following the procedure. That hostess shouldn't be at work by now. It's in Europe. Because what he has actually done is to show the bad side of that airline. It is like British Airways and Virgin Atlantic. So British Atlantic will come up and say, don't be restrained like this in flying with that airline. They will demarcate them by doing some funny adverts that will make it like, I'm not flying with you because you hold your customers to hold me. You will do that to me, and I don't want to fly with you. That's a bad market for the airline. So they will let her go. So the last caller should actually go and take time to review all the whole facts before making that informed decision. People are making a decision based on because the way she was dressed or she wasn't dressed. That's your own moral. This is not about moral. It's about facing the law and doing the right thing. It's not about okay, she's dressed scantily or no. That has nothing to do with it. And that's the prejudice and the hypocrisy Nigerians display in making decisions every
Thank
day.
you.
And
I'm glad this is coming from me.
Because according to other passengers, they said that she wasn't being treated well by the air hostess because they think it's a wrong girl. What is their own business? The wrong girl. Actually, we all know air hostess. Now this guy, wrong girl, then this.
Àwọn air hostess nǹkan.
So that's what I want to conclude. It's a very sad story and it's a bad. So if this has come from Kemi Badenoch has been saying things that Nigerians should have actually worked on to say, let's repair our image, let's do things differently, let's start doing things differently.
One back Kemi instead of my looking words. They are fighting Kemi.
News media are aware because I read it on Mirror newspaper in the UK today that day, so they are aware that this type of thing is happening in Nigeria.
Yes,
so
Daily Mail carry the news.
It's about the real fact. It is who we are. All Nigerians are suffering for 50 years. People should go for therapy. Growing up and living in Nigeria alone is like a sickness. If people don't know.
God bless you.
So it is what it is. Yes, that's all I have to contribute.
Thank you, my brother. My brother said, growing up in Nigeria itself, he get a CB.
It's a sickness.
It's like
a sickness.
You are right.
The way we talk, the way we act, we are always very aggressive. When I listen to some Nigerians on the train, they will be shouting on the top of their voice. I'm like scared. I'm like, what's going on? Are you fighting anybody? I can imagine if foreigners now listen to us and all of those things. I don't know. It is Nigerian thing. And may God help us.
And a bad thing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You know, Daily Mail carried the news. That was a big embarrassment for them. Go and look at comments. They abuse us. I was reading comments. I say, Mugbe, go and look at the comments. So, these people, air hostess, their job is to make sure they de-escalate issues. But in this case, now them escalate problem. They should give us the whole story. Let them give us the whole story. Wọ́n wá gbé kúkú kìíní halfway. Wọ́n wá jù sí public. Hello, good morning. Ẹ yá pápápá ìyá mi so that we can go. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello, you are on.
Hello? Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Well done. Every chef, as a Nigerian, wherever we may be, the fact remains that most of us are so shocked and devastated with this happening. The last caller said it all. We are all devastated. And is the foundation and all that has been happening in Nigeria. But having said all that, I know that it's not going to be a fair play. And the cover up, all because of Kwanwo, is what is playing out. Keyamo is in their party. And I know our able president is not happy about it.
How do you know?
This was you has dined and wined with all of them, and they have done things together. So there's a limit of what punishment they can make out to him. But nobody is above the law. Now they have disgraced us and defamed us more internationally as Nigerians. But we that we know we are disciplined Nigerians that are abroad will continue to fly the flag of Nigeria high. We'll try and change so that this bad name can be redeemed.